You know, we've been telling you all about France's no-go zones, hundreds of Muslim-controlled areas around Paris that outsiders and cops don't dare to explore. They chose just to give it up. We have them here in the United States, too. I bet you did not know that. Nearly 24 enclaves popping up across 9 different states. And watch what happens when a stranger or an outsider tries to step inside.
But your land is open to the public. I'm not being nice. I don't appreciate that. We have to give up. Okay? Leave. Period. Leave. Period. Don't say another word.
Joining us right now, the man behind that camera, founder and president of the Christian Action Network and author of Twilight in America, the untold story of Islamic training camps in America. Martin Moyer joins us right now. Martin, what was taking place right there? Where were you?
Well, we were in Red House, Virginia. It's an isolated community, as most of these compounds are in these areas. And what we wanted to do was challenge their open invitation to actually come onto these compounds and see whether they were peaceful or not. So we brought our cameras, we tried to get on, and this is how we got treated.
And quickly, this is the whole thing that we're seeing here. What goes on in these campuses? A lot of people say, hey, there are Jewish camps in this country, Christian camps in this country. Why can't we have a Muslim camp?
Because these are truly no-go zones. Unlike the ones in Europe, which I have visited, you can actually walk into those no-go zones. You can walk in with your cameras, you can talk to people, but
they're more hostile over here.
Zones, you cannot get into. They have gates, they have armed guards, they have security forces, and when you go up into them, you're specifically told to leave these particular areas, and they're particularly dangerous.
Look at this, but they're teaching them how to kill us.
This is a video they put out for the people inside of the compounds so that they learn how to do terrorist-type training. They teach them how to kidnap people, how to strangle them, how to kill guards, how to do guerrilla-type warfare training. And this is what goes on.
And they have guns, lots of guns. Look at the big guns.
In America, name
and
some
what do
states,
we
name
have?
some areas, because you also say they're affiliated with a Pakistani militant group.
Yeah, that Pakistani militant group is called Jamaat al-Furqa, run by Sheikh Jalani.
This is an outrage. This should not be. This should not be.
Was hoping to interview and was arranging to interview when he was kidnapped and then later beheaded.
So name some towns, name some cities, name some states. Where are
Well, we have them in Texas, Sweeney, Texas. We have them in York, South Carolina. We have them in Commerce, Georgia. We have them in Red House, Virginia. We have them in upstate New York. We have them in California. We have them in Michigan. They're scattered all around the United States.
So right now, when you call an officer and say, hey, wait a second, you got an enclave here, this is Islamic extremists being trained on our ground, what is the law enforcement's reaction?
Well, the interesting thing about these camps, they're located in very rural areas of America, which has very small police departments, and they intentionally set them up
as an
in these
excuse.
areas
They're
where,
told not
for
to go near
instance, the one
there.
in New York, they have a total of 4 police officers.
I want you to hear what you say is a recruitment, the sound of a recruitment video to fill up these camps. Listen.
The Muslim join one of them advanced training groups.
This is not right. This is not right. This is not right at all.
Wherever we are, you can reach us.
Where'd you get that?
Well, actually, it took about 4 years to actually locate that video. We knew it existed, and we had someone inside of a law enforcement department out of Colorado who snuck us the tape, and finally we were able to make it public.
FBI's reaction?
FBI's
They
reaction
do nothing.
is that, look, you know, they have the First Amendment and other American
They don't
rights
have
to
a First
operate
Amendment if
these
they're not
enclaves in the United
citizens.
States, regardless of the type of weapon
Oh,
training,
excuse me,
guerrilla
we
warfare
don't
training
have it,
that's
but
going
they
on
do.
inside of them.
It's not okay with me, and it certainly doesn't seem to be okay with you. Martin Moyer, thanks so much, President and CEO of
This
the
is an
Christian
outrage.
Action Network.
Thank you for letting me be here.
And we'll
An
keep looking at
outrage.
this. More
Lots of people just let us be fed to the wall. I think they're going to turn a blind eye to us completely, for good and for bad. So,
I hope they fail.
The city of Dearborn has an ordinance, okay, that you guys can't use the megaphone.
You can't beat people up because of what they believe. And they can't do it to us, and we shouldn't do it to them.
Unless the law just came into effect this year, why didn't they give us a citation last year?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of it last year, okay, but I just have orders that if anyone uses the megaphone, to just
gonna do
then you know that
diddly
if you go to
squat.
that video, then you can take it to the proper channels.
They train terrorists just as much, and they don't care about American citizens, and they're gonna get what's coming to them, every last one of them.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Get out of here. You don't want to get out. You want to jump out or you want to leave? Beat the shit out of me.
Do you understand English?
What troublemakers! I am disgusted. Ladies, get out your mace. This should not be. It should not be. And you know, this was 4 years ago. So nobody says nothing while it's happening, so it can be nipped in the bud. But they won't. Christians are always the enemy. Always, always, always. Just like the Jewish people, they're the enemy. Always, always, always. It's not right.
Oh my goodness, yeah. This is insane.
Why don't you take a big hose and water them down and cool off? They're hotheads, just like the Bible says, hotheads. I've never seen anything like it.